2011, right? Because we have done 2012, and it was one question. You can say that probability question was little different, but it's okay. So let us start the question again. We are going to solve 10 question, guys. Okay, from this paper, 2011 paper. Okay, and let us try to answer the question, right? So the very first question is from your English. So choose the word, okay, from the option given below that is most nearly opposite. You have to find opposite, okay? Means you have to find kind of antonym. In the meaning to the given word deference. Deference ka, defer, deference, okay? So what can be the opposite word for that? Deference. What can be the opposite word? Yes, guys. So please try answering this question. It's a very good question. Uh, and I expect answer from you guys. Okay. Yes. What is the answer for this question, everybody? For this paper, the key is not available, but we are going to give you the answer according to us. Okay. 2012 onwards, we have got the key, but yeah, fine. So choose the word from the option given below that is most nearly opposite to the meaning of the word deference. Okay. So what is the meaning of deference, guys? Deference is nothing but kind of polite submission and respect. Okay. Yes. Yes. Contempt can be the correct answer. Yes. Contempt. Okay. So here, if somebody knows the meaning here, deference meaning is mathic. What is the meaning of deference? Deference is nothing but kind of, you can say kind of, polite submission and the respect, right? So yeah. Resignation is what? Resignation means act of resigning. Okay, act of resigning. So this is nothing but a positive word, right? But this is negative word, you can say resigning and all. This is also kind of negative. Okay, so you have to find the negative one, right? So deference and the contempt, okay, they have got the kind of relation here. So this question is quite good, okay? So contempt is nothing but the feeling that a person or thing is worthless, you can say, right? Contempt can be the correct. So, and suspicion means what? A feeling or a thought that something is possible, like you are having some doubt on the guy. Okay. Option D will be correct for this, okay? So you have to be good at vocabulary, okay? In those days, vocabulary used to be asked, and one of the very good book is there, word power made easy, right? By Norman Lewis. You guys can go through this kind of a book after exam also, because in future your life is going to be at IIT. So this book is very good. One of the when I was in the fifth semester, right? So one of the senior from ISC Bangalore, he suggested, right? He got fourth rank in India. So this book is, you can read just like a novel. Okay, it's a quite good book, right? Okay. Now next question number 57. Choose the most appropriate word, okay, from the option given below to complete the following sentence. See, we lost the confidence in him. We lost the confidence in him because he never dash the grandiose, okay, promises he has made. Which option can be correct here? It's a okay. You just take this statement and take that word and try to start fitting that word, right? So you might understand that. Okay, there is no other thing, guys, at this moment. Like yes. Which option can be correct here? So delivered is what? Delivered. is what? Okay, so delivered cannot be correct here. Remember, delivered cannot be correct. Okay, which options can be correct then? देखो यहाँ पर delivered है, he never delivered. Yes, but there is a word delivered on, forgot. This cannot be correct. Okay, so you should say delivered on can be the correct answer, right? Delivered on is a most appropriate word. Okay, delivered on means to do something promised. Okay, if you have promised something, you have to do it, right? Okay, so he never delivered on the grandiose promises. Okay, he has made, right? So he never delivered on, right? He never did whatever he promised. Okay, many people are like that. Okay, people promise things and then they get back. That is what I have seen also, right? I hope this makes sense. Okay? So option B will be the correct choice. Okay, you have to also take this guy into picture. Okay? Next. Choose the word or phrase that best completes the sentence below. Okay, so here dash in the frozen way, you know, wastes of Arctic. Okay, takes special equipment. So which option can be the correct here? Yes, this is very important. That yes. I'm just giving you the time just to get your answers, right? Okay, so dash in the frozen wastes of Arctic takes special equipment. Okay, so see, to survive is what? To survive. To survive means what? See, to survive in a frozen wastes, right? Surviving, it is also not fitting here, right? To survive is nothing but infinitive, you can say infinitive. Okay, so if we use to survive infinitive, this form infinitive, so we need to modify the sentence as what? To survive in the frozen wastes of Arctic, okay, it takes equipment, okay. So you need to modify the statement, right? And surviving is not also correct here. Understood? Surviving is kind of, you can say, kind of a gerund here, okay. Understood. So which option can be correct here? The best answer is this. Okay, the best answer can be the survival. Survival in the frozen. This kind of word we always use, right? Survival is very difficult in frozen areas. Okay, like if you go to J and K and life is very tough. Okay, survival can be the fit here. Okay, so yes, so this is very important to keep in mind. So the best answer can be the survival, right? And that survival is also not correct. Fine. So let's move to next question. So in how many ways three scholarships can be awarded to four applicants when each applicant can receive any number of scholarship, right? Any number of scholarship. What they have given is in how many ways three scholarship, okay, three scholarship can be awarded to four applicants. So how many four applicants are there, right? You can say that four, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4, and there are three scholarships. Okay, when each applicant receive any number of scholarships, that is what the very important thing is, right? So there are, you can say that there are how many coins? You can say three coins are there, and there are four beggars, right? Understood? So beggar coin method you can use here also. So which option can be correct here, guys? Tell me first. In how many ways three scholarships can be awarded to four applicants. Okay. Yes. So I believe option C. Okay, because 444, right? 4 to the power 3 can be the correct answer here. Yes. So this question is from counting. Okay, counting question. So you see, permutation and combination also used to be the favorite topic those days. अभी भी है अभी but nowadays they are asking question based on this. Okay, so one scholarship can be awarded to four applicants in four ways, you can say, right? Okay, understood. So one, you can say one scholarship can be awarded to four, okay, in four ways, right? So three scholarship can be awarded in what? There are four applicants, right? So you can say that four U, right? So you can just write like this. One scholarship can be awarded, okay, in four among four in four ways. Okay, and remember, all these scholarships are independent here, and any student can get any number of scholarship between 0 and 3. That is very important to keep in mind. Okay, so four applicants are there, right? So if there are four applicants, understand, you can say that 4 to the power 3 will be the correct answer. So 4 to the power 3 is nothing but 4 into 4, which is nothing but, you can say, uh, 64, right? 64 can be the correct answer for this question. Understood? This is very, very important to keep in mind. Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Now, next, English question, right? Choose the most appropriate word from the option given below to complete the following sentence. Complete the following sentence. The dash of the evidence was on the side of the plaintiff, since all but one witness testified that his story was correct. So dash of evidence was on site. Okay, so you know that what is the meaning of paucity, guys? Paucity का मतलब क्या होता है? People say ना, oh, we have paucity of time now as my exams are very near, right? So paucity. Okay, so the dash paucity of the evidence was, okay, sorry, the dash of the evidence was on the side of the plaintiff. Okay, since all but one witness testified that his story was correct. इसका मतलब क्या है? Which option can be correct here? Okay, so please tell me here. I'm just giving you some time so that you can think about it and you can put your verdict, right? Which answer can be correct? Otherwise, yeah. And in this manner, you can calculate also how much marks you're getting, right? In these papers. Yes, guys. So if you see here, the paucity is nothing but what? Kind of lack of time, something, kind of scarcity, you can say. Propensity is nothing but a tendency, right? Tendency. This is nothing but scarcity, or like people say, no, I have a paucity of time. And accuracy is nothing but correctness. And pre preponderance means what, guys? The quality or a fact of being greater in numbers or quantity or importance, right? Preponderance, right? And plaintiff means what? A person who brings a case against another in the court of law, right? Plaintiff, understand? Hmm. So which option can be correct? ठीक है. So option C can be the correct answer. Option C. This is very important to keep in mind, guys. Okay, please remember this. This is important and yes. Okay. So option C will be correct for this question, right? Fine. This question is from algebra here, right? From inequality, you can say we have got 2 by plus 1, right? Upon by plus 2 is less than 1, right? Then which of the following alternative gives the correct range of the by, right? Which of the following alternative gives the correct range of the by, right? So what you have to do here is you see these options, right? A, B, C, D, right? And then you choose some value of by here, right? If you choose some value of by, you can say that if you choose some value of by here, so by looking at this expression, you can make sure that by should not be equal to 2. Okay, this is very important. If by equal to 2 is there, then this inequality will not exist. Okay, so by does not equal to 2 is the correct one, right? So wherever by does not equal to 2, okay, can be like you can't put here by equal to 2. That is very important to keep in mind. Okay, you can't put by equal to 2 here, right? So in by, okay, in by 2 should not be included. Okay, so this cannot be the correct here, right? You see. Okay. And one more thing you can think about it. Suppose you put here 1, by equal to 1 if you're going to put, right? If you're going to put by equal to 1. So this becomes what? 3 by 3. And this is wrong. So in fact, by should not be equal to 1 also, right? So which option can be correct here, guys? Yeah. Yes. I'm just waiting for your answers. I have given you enough clue to get the answer quickly. Okay. This is very important to keep in mind. Yes. So option B is going to be correct here, right? Option B. Understood. Option B is the correct. Understand? So that is what the very important thing that you have to keep in mind. This in this manner you can solve it. One more way is there that you can do here is I can give you direct. Dekho. In the classroom, what we have discussed. Suppose we have got 2 by plus 1 upon by plus you can say 2 and 1, so don't cross multiply. Okay, you take this one this side, so it becomes 2 by plus 1 upon by plus 2. Okay, minus 1 is less than 0. Now you think about this by now, so it is nothing but 2 by plus 1 minus by minus 2 upon by plus 2 is less than 0. So you see here, guys, this is nothing but by minus 1 upon by plus 2 is less than 0. Right? Now you can go for Wavy-Cum method. Okay. So you put here, this is nothing but 1 and this is nothing but minus 2. You start with the negative because this guy is negative here, right? So you can say that this is negative. Okay. I mean, overall, this is negative, right? So if you're crossing 1, so it should be positive now, right? And this is negative. So you can say that your buy should lie between what? Oh, I think this is okay. Yeah. I think this should be what? Buy minus 1 upon buy yes, 100, yeah. So I can start from positive only bit. So this is the interval in which you can see here. This is the interval, okay, where this will be negative. If y is less than 1, right? So this is going to be negative, right? So option B is going to be correct. Understand? So in this manner you can answer. Fine. Let's move ahead. Guys, this kind of question we have discussed in the class also while talking about quadratic okay equations. So an student attempted to solve quadratic equation in x ways, right? Yes, guys. Hmm. Which option can be correct here? You see, I student attempted to solve quadratic equation in x. Okay, okay. Uh, However, in the first attempt, he correctly wrote the constant term, right, and ended up with the roots, that is 4 and 3. In the second attempt, he incorrectly wrote down the coefficient of x and got the root as 3 and 2, right? Based on the above information, the roots of the correct quadratic equation is what? Yes, guys. Please try to solve this question. It's a very good question, understand, and people can answer this, okay? Because we have already discussed this kind of, uh, yeah. Hmm. क्या आंसर है गाइस बताना फास्ट. Okay, so which option can be correct here? It is straightforward, right? Straightforward answer is C. Okay. What is the solution? You see, an student attempted to solve quadratic equation. Okay, however, in the first attempt, he incorrectly. I think there should be a word with some sort of, yeah. He incorrectly, and yeah, it is correct. Okay. He incorrectly wrote the constant term. Okay, initially he wrote the constant term incorrectly. Okay, and ended up with the root 4 and 3. Okay. In second attempt, he incorrectly wrote down the coefficient of x and got the root as 3 and 2. Based on the above information, root of the correct quadratic equation will be what? Yes. So option C is going to be correct, guys. Okay. If you recall the quadratic equation, how do we solve it? Okay. So you can think about it like you can take your quadratic equation as ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So initially, and the roots of this is you can say alpha 1 and alpha 2, right? Alpha 1 and alpha 2. And you can add alpha 1 plus alpha 2 is minus b by a. And alpha 1 into alpha 2 equal to c by a. So these are the two equations. So alpha 1 plus alpha 2 is going to be equal to what? 4 plus 3. Okay, if first attempt means, okay, so this is going to be 7, right? And this is very important to keep in mind, guys. In the second attempt, this is the first attempt where C is wrong, right? Where C is written wrong, you can say. In the second attempt, B is wrong, right? Like, you can say that B is incorrect. So the product alpha into alpha 2 is going to be what? That is nothing but 3 into 2, which is nothing but 6, where you can say B is wrong. Okay, but here as C by A is correct, you can say is correct. So whatever is correct, we are solving. Here C is wrong means minus B by A is correct. So which option can be correct here, guys? So you can closely say that if you put all these values, right, so you will get the answer as yeah, 6 and 1, right? Okay. Chalo. So option C will be correct here. Next. Question number 63. L, M, and N are waiting in a queue meant for children to enter the zoo. There are five children, L and M. Okay. and 8 children between M and N, if there are 3 children ahead of M and 21 children behind M, L, then what is the minimum number of children in the queue, right? So you have to find minimum. Oh, Ajinkya, okay, sure. See, you have got this now, alpha 1 plus alpha 2 equal to 4 plus 3 equal to 7, right? And alpha 1 into alpha 2 equal to 3 into 2, that is 6, right? Okay, so you can take the option, right? You just take option 6 1 if you take, because these are the correct one I am writing. Okay, like here we are considering that minus b by a is correct, matlab sum of the root should be 7. Okay, so which option can be verified? This cannot, this is not the sum of root which is giving you 7. This can also not be giving, this can also only one guy is giving, right? So okay, so sum of roots should be 7, because here minus b by a is correct, which is sum of roots. And here c by a is correct. It means the product of roots should be 6. Right? So you see. Ajinkya, you understand this now? From the option to question, you have to go then, right? And remember, if c is wrong, matlab some of the roots can be correct, because some of the root does not depend upon c, right? Product of the root depends upon c. That is what the logic is. Fine. अब देखो इस क्वेश्चन में what we have to do here is we have to arrange people like L, M and N, right? Okay, and these childrens we have to also, okay, in such a way that what is the minimum number of children in that queue, we have to find minimum number of children, right? Remember, this is the word minimum number of children. So in this question, you have to consider these L, M, and N are like a children only, right? Okay. Okay, don't consider like a parents or L, M, and N are the parents. They are waiting for it. Okay, because see, L, M, and N are waiting in a queue meant for children to enter the queue. So okay, so L, M, and N are not the parents here. You just consider the children, right? Okay, so the minimum number of this we have to find out, right? So what we can do here is we can put here, you see here, this is nothing but L, right? Okay, this is nothing but L, and you can say this is nothing but N. Okay, and this can be written as M. So what they have given is there are 5 children between L and M. So here you can say there are 5 children, right, between this, and you can say that between and 8 children between M and N. So M is there, N is there, and there are 8 children, right? So one of the children is already here, right? Okay, so 5 plus 6. So there are 2 children, you can say here, right? So total is how much? 5 plus 1 plus 2, right? That is 8. Understand? So I'm including L as a children only, right? Okay. If there are 3 children ahead of him, N ahead of N, मतलब यहाँ पर 3 children हैं. Okay, please remember. And 21 children behind L. So 21 children means what? See, 5 children are there, 6. Okay, 5 plus 6 कितना होता? 5 plus 1 6, right? So there are 15 more children here, right? Because total should be 21. Okay, so total now you can add now. So what is this? 15, okay, plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3. Okay. So answer for this question will be what? 21 plus 1, 22, 24, and this is nothing but 28. So correct answer for this question is 28. Okay. I hope this makes sense, guys. I'm pretty sure that many of you might be doing like this. Let me tell you, incorrect way. Incorrect way. What you will do here is you will think that, sir, L and M के बीच में कितने हैं? 8. Sorry, 5. L, there are 5 children between L and N, 5. 8 children between M and N. Okay, so you can say that यहाँ पर कितने 8 हैं. You might think this, they are the parents, right? यहाँ पर 21 है, यहाँ पर 3 है. Now you will add. So that will be wrong. Okay, please remember that. I think this is clear. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yes, guys, please tell me fast. Okay. I believe this is fine. Now, let us move to solve this question. Question number 64. Everybody understood the previous solution, guys? Tell me fast. Okay. Let us solve this question. Four archers P, Q, R, and S try to hit a bullseye during the tournament consisting of 7 rounds, as illustrated in the figure below. Okay. A player receives 10 points for hitting the bulls, right? So here you see if they are going to hit here, right, in the bullseye, so they are going to get 10 points, right? If they are going to hit in the inner circle, 5 points, okay, and outer circle, 1 point. So maximum point you are going to get here in the bullseye, you can say, right? Okay. 5 points for hitting within the inner circle, and yeah, so they have given this figure also. Now let us see the question. The most accurate and the most consistent. Most accurate means what? The person, okay, or you can say the archer who has scored more is going to be the more accurate, right? If somebody is more accurate means he's going to hit the bullseye all the time, fine, during the tournament are respectively, right? So you have to find the most accurate here. Who is going to be most accurate, guys? Add all the runs. Okay, these are the points they have given, right? So you add all. There are 7 rounds. Okay, so you can add this 1 plus 5, that is 6, 7, 8, 18, 28, 5. How much? Yes, guys. This is nothing but 15, right? And this is nothing but 15. So 30, 30 plus 1 is nothing but 31, 32, 33. Fine. Now, 5, okay, 5, 10, 1, 10, 5, 5. So you add here 15, 15, 30, 45, and this. This is nothing but 46. Yeah. Hmm. Perfect. 20 and 29. So who is great, guys? Who is more accurate here? Okay, more accuracy means more marks. Okay, more accurate, like we are going to attempt our gate exam, right? So if we are will be more accurate means our, if we are going to attempt 55 questions and all questions are correct, so we will be getting good marks, right? So Q is going to be more accurate here, right? So which options can be wrong here? This option is wrong, right? This option can be wrong. Now what they're asking is the most consistent player during the tournament are respectively. Most consistent, most consistent, right? See, most accurate is fine, most accurate is gonna be this, right? So this option can also be wrong, guys, because they are saying R is more accurate, because you know in this order you have to keep in mind, right? So these two options are wrong. Okay, now there is a fight between B and C, and obviously you can go for what? Most consistent means what? You have to find the standard deviation, guys, in order to finalize who was most consistent, right? Okay, so that is the standard deviation that you can find out. Okay, so standard deviation, okay, that is very important, understand? So it will take time, but still you can mark the answer, okay, because in order to save your time. Okay, so please tell me, guys, next step should be what? Okay, so this is very very important question. So most accurate means what? The most accurate player will be the one who makes the highest score, right? Who makes the highest score. And who will be the most consistent guy? So consistency for a series of data here should mean what? So their standard deviation should be high, not high, guys, sorry. Standard deviation should be minimum. Standard deviation should be minimum. Standard deviation should be minimum. Sorry for that. Okay, it should be minimum. Yes. Option B is the right choice here, Matic. Okay. Okay, because okay, that is very important to keep in mind, right? So option B will be correct here. Okay. Like Q cannot be most consistent. Okay. The most consistent is gonna be by looking at the data also you can see here 1, 10, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, right? Okay. Q was more accurate, but he was not, kind of consistent. The most consistent player will be the one who has minimum standard deviation. Okay. And how to compute standard deviation? That you know. Okay. So for P, what will be the standard deviation, right? That you can find out. Understand? So you can first of all find out the mean value, and then you can find out the standard deviation, right? That is what the very important thing. कैसे मीन वैल्यू फाइंड करेंगे add and by 7, right? Add by 33 by 7 is the mean value for P. 46 by 7 is the mean value for that. Okay, so mean value you can find out, and then you can find the deviation, right? Okay, so I believe this is fine. So this is the most important question. So option B will be correct. Let's move to next question. Last question of the day, guys. Okay. Nimbus clouds are dark and ragged. Okay. Okay. Stratus clouds appear dull in color. Okay. And cover the entire sky. Cirrus clouds are thin and delicate, whereas the cumulus clouds look like a cotton balls. Okay. So it can be inferred from the passage that. Okay, so nimbus clouds are dark and ragged. Stratus clouds appear dull in color and cover the entire sky. Cirrus clouds are thin and delicate, whereas cumulus clouds look like a cotton balls. uh, yes. So Ajinkya is saying option D. This question is what? It can be inferred from passage. A cumulus clouds on the ground is called fog. Okay. Is there any discussion mentioned here, guys, like regarding fog and all? Huh? It is easy to predict the weather by studying clouds. Nothing is mentioned here. Clouds are generally of very different size and shape. Anything is mentioned here, guys. You see, life is very, kind of situational based, right? So, which option can be correct choice here? Yes. Okay, so remember that for this paper, official key is not available anywhere, right? We're just answering based on the real fact. Yeah, I mean, based on the passage and based on our understanding. Yes. So option D, see, option A is wrong because nowhere fog is referenced. Okay, understood. Option B is also wrong because it is easy to predict, but nothing is given here, right? Option C is also wrong, you can say. Understand? So size only they have mentioned is kind of status, right? But they are talking about shape, size, mass. So option D can be the correct. So these are the facts, guys, according to us. But this is not anywhere mentioned. So option. So there are four basic cloud type: stratus, nimbus, cumulus, and cirrus. And this is the end of the session, right? So I hope everybody might have enjoyed the session. So we have done almost, you can say, from gate, we have covered everything from 2011 to 2023 now, right? You guys can check out on YT, right? And almost all the questions we have done. So you can say that 10 question into, if you count 10-year paper, right? So there are 100 questions we have done. And if you are able to solve 100 question without looking at the solution, means you can score easily 15 out of 15. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any sort of doubt, you can ask now. Yeah. Any doubt is there? Fine. Thank you so much for participation. We'll meet in the next.